Hey guys, it's been a long time since I've been on the computer and posting on YouTube. My name's Katie Kesselman, and I am the creator of the Truth Awakening Journey. And here today, I want to talk to you all about socialness. Yeah, right now, since we're social distancing, a lot of us are not in our normal scene. For me, example, I am a social butterfly and I just come out of the closet whenever I get social. In other words, meaning I want to smoke cigarettes with people, I'll drink, I've even tried other drugs just to be social with people. But guess what? That's really not good for our health now, is it? We literally have had a society where drinking, smoking cigarettes, and doing drugs almost became a normal theme in our society. So, right now, with being, having to stay at home for at least the people who are doing it, for me, I have really just let go of who that person was. I don't, I'm not a normal drinker, so I haven't had to drink anything, and I haven't had a cigarette since last year. My goal is to just quit smoking cigarettes. I mean, how wonderful is this opportunity that we have, that we can actually change our lives, to go from unproductive habits to becoming anew. This is a training time. Don't you see that? To become your best selves. If you are not quitting things or trying to become better, then what are you doing with your life? If this is a time where you're like, oh my God, it's COVID, let's just get drunk and who cares? That's who you're going to be the rest of your life. If you can't see that the world has done a pause button on what we're doing, then you'll never understand. But I'm sure you're trying to understand if you've joined me on this video. Um, I really am thankful for my life and what I have done. Currently, I have a life coach who I have been in her program for a year. I have invested in a business coach, the same business coach who created my life coach into the wonderful person that she is. And because I started saying yes to things in my life, I also am in an outpatient program. I currently smoke marijuana, and with this outpatient program, I learned that the reason why I was smoking so much marijuana, I was up to 8 times a day, guys. Okay, that's a lot. All right. The reason why I was smoking so much is because I had a lot of trauma in my life. Not only did I have trauma from when I was a childhood and through relationships, but I currently had a current trauma in my life that I didn't understand. We were being harassed by this guy, and we learned that in the police world, they can't do anything unless you have a restraining order. So we went through a huge process. Not huge, but it was long to get this guy to stop bothering us. Because if he does again, he's going to jail. Anyway, so what I learned in this whole process is when you have trauma in your life and you don't know how to deal with it or cope with it, you haven't had the skills, you're going to go to a substance that's going to make you numb out and kind of forget what's going on in your life. But because I knew there was something wrong with me, I joined an outpatient program. And luckily enough, it's through Zoom. Yay, Zoom. It's been so wonderful. So this is the time, people. If you want to join an outpatient program, if you want to say, I'm finally going to cut this habit, this is the time. I mean, we are training ourselves to be in our lives again. You know, if you have friends who all they do is drink and smoke cigarettes or doing unproductive habits that you don't want to do, this is the perfect time to be like, hey, I'm not doing that anymore. And, I would love to hang out with you again, but I can't if you're going to be doing things that are going to destroy you and not bring you forward. So cigarettes are like the number one thing in our world that is crappy. Okay. The cigarette buds itself just creates so much trash in the environment. And not only is the cigarette. It's the habit of the people who smoke the cigarette and decide to leave the cigarette on the floor. Just the smell of a cigarette is so disgusting, okay? When you have it on your clothing, other people smell it. Not only will it age you in your wrinkles if you smoke it your entire life, but it's going to create terrible lungs. The moment I stopped smoking cigarettes was the moment I stopped coughing up black stuff. Okay, it's disgusting. Even though I was only like one cigarette a day, I can't even imagine how much tar is in other people's. Again, this is the time where we are going to move forward. Make a list of things that you want to do to accomplish. I know right now scheduling can be kind of weird for myself. I have to homeschool, so I had to create a whole different schedule for myself. We had to make our hours later in the day in our gift shop because of the homeschooling. But life is all about being flexible, right? Working around what is going on in your life. And the more we can be our true selves and take away the toxins in our life, the freer we are going to be. I empower people to be happy and free by connecting them to their life purpose and inspiring self-confidence. We each have a separate life purpose, and that life purpose is also entwined with many facets of our life. My life purpose is to bring the truth to myself and also the truth to you. I love awakening people into more of who you are so you can trust yourself, so you can be confident and be free. Letting go of toxic things is all about becoming freer and lighter to be yourself. Join me in becoming more of your more authentic self. Right now, we are anchoring the light of love into the 5D unconditional planet. The 5D life is your present moment consciousness. It is not the world around us. It is who we are. For when we become more of the true light that is our energy planet, the more each of us, all of it will change. It starts with you and what you're influenced by. And social influence is the number one. Be the leader in your social group. Say, hey, I'm not doing that anymore because I am more important than that social aspect. Remember that drugs and any form of substance, whether it be food, sex, anything that you're craving, remember, it's just a craving. It's not you, and you can overcome anything. Thank you for this Truth Awakening journey. Please like this. Please follow. I would like to hear more from you. I'm here to help people become more of become more of themselves. If you would like to know more, please message me. I'm also on Facebook at Katie Kesselman and on Instagram at The Truth Awakening Journey. But if you message me here, I'm sure we can connect. Have a great one.